Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedaswamiti Namine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedaswamiti Namine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Everyone please tell loudly 2 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all gratitude and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radhan and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly, please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna. As usual, this Bhagavath Katha will be there from Tuesday to Friday morning this time. And Tuesday, Wednesdays we have Mahabharata in Hindi in the evenings and Ramayana on Thursdays in the evening. That is, today we have Ramayana. The battle going to start between Ravana and Sri Rama. So in Bhagavath Katha, we are in the first canto, chapter 7, 38th verse. And again, here in this one, they are about the Ashwatthama killing the Upapandavas and Drishtadumna, after which Arjuna will be after Ashwatthama to kill him. There the story is going on. I shall read this 38th verse 3 times very slowly. Please tell loudly 3 times. Thereafter I shall do the narration. Pratisrutam cha bhavata panchalyai shunmato mama aharisye sirasa tasya yes te manini putraha pratisrutam cha bhavata panchalai shunmato mama harisye shirsa tasya yaste manini putraha pratisrutam cha bhavata panchalai shunmato mama harisye shiras tasya yaste manini putraha pratisrutam cha bhavata panchalai shunmato mama harisye shirsasasya yaste manini putraha. The word to word meaning of this verse is pratisrutam, it is promised, cha and bhavata by you, panchalai unto the daughter of King Panchala Draupadi, shunmataha which was heard, mama by me, personally, aharisye must I bring, shiraha the head, tasya of him, yaha whom, te your, manini consider, putraha the killer of your sons. This one when Ashwatthama he went and cut off the Upapandavas when they were asleep. After 18 days war, they were asleep, they were tired. They were not defeated by Ashwatthama. And along with them, Drishtadumna, Draupadi's brother was also sleeping. They were in deep sleep. If Ashwatthama went to Duryodhana, seeing him severely injured and cannot get up at all, there is no life at all for Duryodhana. At that time, he made a vow to Duryodhana that he would cut off all the heads of Pandavas and bring and show it. When he came, Krishna knows this one. For that reason, he took away the Pandavas to different place, and in that place, Upapandavas along with them as a protector, Drishtadumna were kept. But Krishna knows they would be killed. He knows. But otherwise, they were made to sleep there. So, At that time what happened, this Ashwatthama, if he was a real warrior, he could have come and fought with them and killed them. That would have been, as a warrior he would have done. But otherwise, when he was sleeping, as a coward person, he took his sword, killed all the five, and he also cut off this Dushtadumna who was lying there, and he was feeling happy. Along with Pandavas, Dushtadumna is killed. When he took it to Duryodhana, he felt very happy. Who Ashwatthama felt happy, but seeing that one, he recognized. He said, "Oh, Ashwatthama, what you have done? You have not killed the Pandavas. You have killed their children, progeny." But anyway, he also became happy because at least after Pandavas, there will be no ruler from their side. Like that, he became happy. Otherwise, not Pandavas were killed. So, when seeing this, the Draupadi, when she was weeping, Arjuna makes a vow. "Oh Panchali, I shall cut off the head of this Ashwatthama and bring it before you. Otherwise also I'll tie him up and bring him to you for the punishment before you." Like that he says and goes. So, furthermore, I have this Krishna tells to Arjuna, "Furthermore, I have personally heard your promise, the Draupadi, that you would bring forth the head of the killer of her sons." Like that, Arjuna will go alone. Now the curtains will be open for darshan. Please, you sit and have darshan. Continue the class for some more time, as much time as you have. This will go for another 45 minutes or 1 hour. So, this man is an assassin and murderer. Hare Krishna. So, this Ashwatthama is not a great warrior. He killed when they were sleeping. He was a coward person. So, he was an assassin, a murderer of your own family members. Krishna is telling Arjuna, he killed your own family members. Not only the Upapandavas, but also the sister of the brother of the Draupadi. No, not only that, but he has also dissatisfied his master. So, he is but the burnt remnants of his family. Kill him immediately, he says. So, the son of Dronacharya is condemned here as the burnt remnants of his family. The good name of Dronacharya was very much respected. But when he fought like a war, he was a Brahmin by birth. And he was giving training to everyone. Not only to the Brahmins, to kings for archery training. For every caste he was giving training. But when he had developed a revenge, enmity with Drupada, he wanted to take a revenge with him. That is a big history already told many times. So he killed him. When he killed him, during childhood, the Drona, Ashwatthama's childhood, Drona did not have even single cow to feed his own son. So what could be, Ashwatthama's mother was doing is, she was mixing rice flour in water and telling him that it is a milk and gave him that. After many times, Ashwatthama came to know that. So even he felt very much, because his friends said, "What is that you are drinking? You are drinking some flour in the water. You are not drinking milk," they said. Then when Ashwatthama complained to his father, he went to his friend Drupada. He was his own classmate when he was studying. He went to him. Drupada at that time insulted Dronacharya, and if Drona had asked him for one cow, he would have given 100 cows, so that is different. But he was thinking that himself equal to Drupada. He was a 50% shareholder, because during his during school days, during study time, Hare Krishna, please sit down, please. During his study time, he Drupada has told that Dronacharya, his friend, "I am going to, in future, whatever I possess, I am going to share you 50% of it." Now, because at that time he had the big kingdom of Panchala kingdom, he thought he is equal to him, and he demanded 50% share. See, in childhood, out of some childhood behavior, he has told something that cannot be true with the king. Now, Modi, can he divide it into South India, North India, or East India, or West India, nothing? He cannot do it. He has to rule the entire country. That Drupada was supposed to rule, he can't divide it. But Drona became arrogant, and he made lot of insult to Drupada. Drupada also like that, they developed enmity. And for taking the revenge, he trained Kauravas and Pandavas only for killing Drupada. not for training them as an acharya. And after doing all these things, Kauravas failed to do the required thing, but Pandavas, he brought them tied up. Arjuna brought him tied up before Draupadi's marriage. And in spite of that one, again, still that revenge in Drupada, Dronacharya continued, and he wanted to kill Drupada. So like that, Drupada, he became a Kshatriya, not a Brahmin. He was born in a Brahmin family. By doing that, he became a Kshatriya, as well crowning his son for the 50% of the kingdom received from Drupada. He made him king. No Brahmin can become a king. But please sit down, please. Otherwise, you stand in the back. So, when Ashwatthama was made a king, he became also Kshatriya. But now in the end of the war, at the end of the war, he became much lower than that. He became more lower than Shudras. Because earlier only Shudra was the lowest family. Nowadays we have so many categories, ABCD categories. He became more lowest of these categories because he was like a coward person. He cut off their heads. So the good name of Dronacharya was very much respected. Although he joined the enemy camp, the Pandavas held him always in respect. In spite of that one, Pandavas, they paid him a lot of respect as an Acharya. And Arjuna saluted him before beginning the fight. Even he saluted Ashwatthama because he was a Guruputra. Even the Kurukshetra one, before fighting with Dronacharya, he has saluted him. He paid all respects, took his permission to fight with him. Arjuna said even before the beginning of the fight, there was nothing wrong in that way because even the Acharya has given him permission. And Hare Krishna, this will fall on. You can do further away, no? Please. But the son of Dronacharya degraded himself by committing acts which are never done by the Vijas. Brahmins never do that one. Hare Krishna, everybody please sit down and continue the class. You can have darshan and sit down and please sit down. So, but the son of Dronacharya degraded himself by committing acts which are never done by the Vijas. Brahmins never fought in the battlefield. It was only the Dronacharya, Krupacharya and Ashwatthama, though being born in Brahmin family, they fought like Kshatriyas. They are known as, not as Brahmanas but Brahmana Bandhus. Or the twice born higher caste, that is Dvijabandhu. Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, committed murder of killing 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi, which he dissatisfied his master Duryodhana. When he took their cut off heads to Duryodhana, he was not satisfied. But because Hare Krishna. But otherwise, since Pandava's progeny would not continue the ruling of the empire, he was happy. So, who never approved the heinous act of killing of 5 sleeping sons of the Pandavas. This means that Ashwatthama became an assaulter of Arjuna's family members, and thus he was liable to be punished by him. In the Shastras, it is said, who attacks without notice. If you would have woken them up, and killed them. If you should have battled with them, he has not done that one. Otherwise, when he was sleeping, he took the chance to kill them. Because he knows the Upapandavas are warriors like Pandavas themselves. So he cannot fight with them. For that reason, he had done like that. And whoever kills such without notice kills or from behind or sets fire to another house, even we should not fire another's house. That is also a great sin. And also kidnaps one wife is condemned to death. Even if you kidnap somebody's wife, that is also a sin. And for all these things, what I mentioned earlier is the punishment is death sentence. Death sentence is only sentence. So Krishna reminded Arjuna of these facts so that he might take notice of them and do the needful. Krishna, he instructs Arjuna to kill Ashwatthama. Now here Sutta is telling all this thing, this story like I am telling you. Sutta is narrating this story of Pandavas and Arjuna killing about Ashwatthama to his disciple Shaunaka Muni in Naimisharanya forest. Sutta Goswami said, although Krishna, who was examining Arjuna in religion, encouraged him to kill the son of Dronacharya. Here again it is not that Arjuna should kill Ashwatthama, he can never kill him. There is another reason, because like Karna, who had Kavachakunda from the birth, this Ashwatthama had one gem over here. Because of that he is a Chiranjeevi, he cannot be killed. He was testing Arjuna whether he knows the religion or not, dharma, and he is the Acharya's putra, whether he would really kill him or not. So, but to test him, he just tells him, Arjuna, to kill the son of Dronacharya. Arjuna, a great soul, did not like the idea of killing him. But Arjuna knows the dharma, because like Krishna is the incarnation of Krishna himself. Similarly, Arjuna is also nothing but a Naranarana avatar, Naravatara of Krishna himself. So he also knows the dharma. He said he was never interested in killing Ashwatthama. Because he promised, he tied him and brought it before Draupadi. As a great soul, he did not like to kill, like the idea of killing him. Although Ashwatthama was a heinous murderer of Arjuna's family members. Because Arjuna was a great soul, undoubtedly, which is true here also. He is encouraged herein personally by the Lord to kill the son of Drona. But Arjuna considers that the son of great teacher should be spared. He should be given forgiveness. That is what Brahmins generally have. They have the quality forgiveness, Kshama. We should have that one. For not only Brahmins, who are having all these good qualities are Brahmins. By birth, they may be Shudra or whatever it is. By profession, by practicing, if they are doing the right things, they are Brahmins. So, Lord Krishna, unaware of Krishna's sense of duty, but Lord Krishna put to test many of his few devotees just to magnify the sense of duty. Krishna knows that Arjuna would not do, but all these things are done only for our knowledge, because it's not who will prove. Krishna proved like that in Arjuna about his qualities to us. The gopis were put to such tests as well. When Krishna was there in Vrindavana during his childhood, at that time he also tested many gopis. Prahlada Maharaja also was put to such a test. When his own father, Demon Hiranyakashipu, tried to punish him in many ways, like putting him down from a hilltop, mountain top, put him in the fire, drown him in the river, by snake bite, so many ways he tried to kill Prahlada, his own son, because he was worshipping Krishna. But Krishna saved him all time, since Prahlada every time he said, "Oh Narayana, you are my savior. Whatever you feel fit, you do. Whatever you feel fit," he won't say, "Protect me. I am your devotee. Whatever you want to do with me, you do. Whether you protect me or kill me, that is up to you." Like that, even when we have many desires in this world, it's not wrong. We can have any desire, but leave it to the Krishna for him to grant it or not grant it. You should be happy if he grants, or also even you should be happy if he doesn't grant it. Like that, that is the renunciation. That is known as renunciation. Not by renunciating these clothes and taking to saffron clothes. That is not at all renunciation. Renunciate your results of your desires. You have crores of desires during lifetime, but all the desires you can renunciate. One desire you should not desire, but leave to Krishna. All the things you have to leave to Krishna, but one, that is going back to Godhead, salvation, moksha. Because we have undergone many births and many deaths earlier, not as human beings, as animals, birds, worms, trees, mountains. Even mountains are all living beings. Like that, we have been born. After many lakhs of years, Krishna thought, okay, let me give this soul a human life. with intelligence and shall test him how he will live it through his life. Otherwise, Krishna knows if we do not follow the righteous path, we are going to go back to the same life cycle. Again, some heinous life will be there. We may be born as pigs also, dogs, anything, can be anything. That's the reason we should follow the Dharma path, righteous path, and surrender to Krishna. Whatever desires you have, you need not tell him, but also you can tell him, I have this desire. But leave it to him. He will, if it is required in this world by you, he will give you. At an appropriate time, appropriate place, he will give you. Otherwise, he won't give you. Even for that one, you should never repent. That is also for good only. What happens, many times I told, if people are new, I repeat one story. There is a temple on the way, and opposite that one there is a pub. So one priest will be going into the temple. Suddenly, outside the temple door, a thorn or glass piece, something will get into his foot. It will be bleeding. Oh God, what is that? I am doing all good service to you. Why this punishment has been given to me like he thinks? At the same time, another drunkard who is coming into the pub, he will find a gold bar fallen before the oh, I am so fortunate, he thinks, he takes it. In that happiness, he goes, enjoys lot of, he takes lot, because he got a lot of gold, which has high value. So he takes lot of drinks, everything. In that one, he forgot about himself. When he came out, he did not see the way also. Just when he was coming, some vehicle came and hit him, immediately on the spot death. At that time, that priest thinks, oh God, you saved me today. You saved by just giving small punishment for some sin I have done earlier, maybe. But see, if same gold bar had come to me, what would have happened to me? Like that. So whether he gives us good result or bad result, you should be happy with that. You should be happy with that. Like this, even Arjuna is tested, like Prahalada was tested, and in the end he saved Prahalada. For saving Prahalada, what Krishna Paramatma has done, he has made the wall as his mother. We can't take birth from wherever we desire. We can take only birth where Krishna desires. But Krishna, he can take birth anywhere. Even has taken a boar form, he has taken a tortoise form, he has taken a fish form. He can take any form and wherever he wants. Like that, Nrsimha Avatara came from the wall. He made that wall as pillar as his mother. Like that. So, finally, Prahlada was saved. And all true devotees come out successful in respective tests of the Lord. This also I am telling you out of my personal experience. Krishna tested me for 5 years. Whatever we had, he has taken away everything. I was having one time lunch as prasadam in the same temple 25 years ago. As prasadam I used to have. Like that, out of 5 years, Krishna, whatever he has taken, more than that he has given in a different form. In a different form is given. I am very happy also. Like that, Krishna would give. Why I am telling this is not praising myself. Because I am telling experience, how Krishna will test. It's not, he won't test for a day or two. He will test our bhakti in him, prema, love, affection. What we have love with the different persons is known in different ways. Motherly affection is there, fatherly affection is there, with friends it is different, with wife it is, wife and others are different, all different names. Same prema, love, affection to God is known as bhakti. Bhakti is not something special God. So like that. So after reaching his own camp, Arjuna, along with his dear friend Charity, he brought that fellow tied to the chariot. He brings Ashwatthama here and introduces murder to his dear wife. Draupadi, see, I brought the assassin over here. Whatever you want, you can do with him. Here for lamenting this one. Then this transcendental relationship of Arjuna and Krishna is the dearmost friendship. We have 9 types of relations with the God. Can anyone tell what are the 9 types of relations? You must be knowing. Let others also know it. Can anyone tell what are the 9 types of relations we have? No. See, he is our original parent, mother, father, he is our acharya, he is our well-wisher, and he is our boss. We are his servants. Nobody is our boss. Outside, if you are working with somebody, that person is not at all a boss. Our boss is original boss, he is the boss. And if you imagine yourself as a Yashoda or a Devaki, he will be your son. Like that, we have 9 types of different relationships which we have forgotten after our birth as human beings in the present life. So, Krishna is the friend of Arjuna. Again, Arjuna and Krishna are not different. See, the original, I am not telling about this Krishna. Goloka Vrindavana Krishna, the original Krishna, who has incarnated in some lakhs of incarnations, not just few or 10 of them. Not Dasavatara, many lakhs of avatars. In that avatars, one of the incarnations is simultaneously takes Narayana Rishi avatara. Narayana Rishi avatara, that Narayana Rishi becomes the Krishna in the Dwapara Yuga, he becomes the Arjuna in the Dwapara Yuga. That means both Arjuna and Krishna are Krishna themselves. And in Dwapara Yuga, the Krishna's incarnation is full incarnation. Whatever is Goloka Vrindavana Krishna is having, all those powers, all those characters, qualities, everything is Dwapara Yuga Krishna is also having. And it is, they don't have any birth or death for them. It's only according to incarnation, whatever requirement is there, they will finish that their goal. They finish and then go back to their Parandama. And we also go to Parandama. If we get moksha, then we will not have a life again. We will not have any life again. But for Krishna it is not that. For Krishna there is no moksha. For us only moksha. Moksha is only for the living beings, not for Krishna. Why?
He is only the moksha.
Sorry?
He is only the moksha.
No, he is only moksha. Why he doesn't require any this thing? See, for the purpose of Prahalada, he has taken the Nrsimha Avatara. For killing, saving all rishis, sages, and for killing Kumbhakarna and Ravana, he has taken Rama Avatara. Again, for saving many people in Dwapara Yuga, he has taken and he has killed particularly Shishupala and Dantavakra. Again, Dantavakra, Shishupala, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, who are they? They are his gatekeepers, Dwarapalakas. He has to save them because out of curse they have taken that birth. He has to save them. They are his devotees. His devotees. He has to save them. Not only save them, he has to save all others for the atrocity of them. Like that, in every, there are many crores of Brahmandas are there. In every Brahmanda, some good will be happening, some bad will be happening. Maybe in some other Brahmanda, similar human beings are also existing there. We can't see them. We have not travelled through this Brahmanda only. Only a few people have gone to moon planet. They are trying to go to Mars and Venus, but they have not done so. So how can they travel across the Brahmanda? They can't. So there might be in another Brahmanda also similar human beings might be there. And similar preaching also must be going on. So since God has to save every devotee in all the planets, he will be taking incarnation after incarnation, and there is nothing like moksha for him at all. Moksha is only meant for jivas to avoid the life cycle. For Krishna it is not a life cycle. He is a savior. Like that. And Arjuna was his dearmost friend. Every living being is thus related with the Supreme Lord by some sort of affectionate relation. What I told you earlier, 9 types of relationship we have. That is what Krishna, we need to understand from this verse. Either as a servant or as a friend or as a parent or as an object of conjugal love, whatever it is. He is also our husband. Here in this earth, women are wives, men are husbands when they get married to each other. But for us, we are all women before Krishna. We are all women. This Bharta and Bharya, they are not the Telugu words. Bharta is a Sanskrit word, Bharya is also a Sanskrit word. Bharta means one who is a protector. One who is a protector. Bharya means one who is dependent upon the Bharta. They are all dependent upon Krishna. So one of our relationship is, he is our husband also. He is our husband also. That's the reason in olden days, women, they never worked. Only men used to work because men were the protectors. Even presently, they need to do that, but it's not possible for so many multi reasons. One is until unless both of them, what both of them, our parents, husband and wife, children, everybody should work because life has become so costly. Living existence, we need to spend a lot. So everybody has to work. And other thing is, they are not depending upon each other. Most of them, they are quarreling, getting divorced, again getting remarried. So many things are happening. It is their own thing. So like that, we might think him as a servant or a friend or a parent or a conjugal love. Everyone thus can enjoy the company of the Lord in spiritual realm if he at all desires and sincerely tries in the process of Bhakti Yoga. In Bhakti Yoga is not that simply sit here and look at him or something. Either you do chanting of the Mahamantra, any of the Mahamantras you can chant, you do that one, and whatever actions you do, you offer it to him as his service. Offer to means you can't bring your service and put it before him. Just before his service, oh Krishna, I am doing this service at your lotus feet for the benefit of everyone. Every living being, not just human beings, every living being. Like that you just pray to him and do the service. Like that we need to do. And also you can imagine whatever type of affection you want to show him. Whether as a parent or whether as a spouse of him, whether as a friend, whatever it is, you can feel like that and do the services to him. So with this we shall end for today's this thing. For now, evening we have Ramayana in Hindi. We shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times before we disperse. And kindly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra as many times as possible. If you can follow it, it's better, like 64 rounds on 108 times on the Japamala beat. Otherwise, even with Japamala or without Japamala, you can chant his name, meditate upon his name, and this is required by us for peaceful mind, for doing our actions in the present life, as well as to get moksha, salvation, to go back to Godhead at the end. So don't think that we are young, we have some 80-90 years life more, we can start later. We do not know when our life ends. Though lifespan is 100 years in this Kali Yuga, it's not guaranteed. So throughout our life, we should remember him, whatever way possible, so that he would give us good health. Also, he would provide us all the required things in the life, whatever is required, whether you require a big car or a big palatial building or a lot of wealth, gold, jewelry, everything he will give at appropriate time, not in the one day. When as the time comes, you will do each and everything as per your requirement, like that. So we shall chant Hare Krishna Mantra 10 times. Swasti prabhyapayantyam nyayena margena mahi mahishaha go brahma shubhastu nityam samasta loka sugino bhavantu kayena vacha manasi indriya buddhyatpate swabhavat karomi yedyat paraspai naranati sarpayami sriman sarvam sarvam krishnarvastu mangalam mangalam mangalam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. 10 times loudly please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare everybody, while chanting the Mahamantra, what you have done, just at the last, this thing, you put down your hands. That means your concentration is not on Mahamantra. Your concentration is on counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are counting. So we need to concentrate. So for that reason, even if you don't have beats, it is not a wrong thing. But concentrate in Mahamantra while meditating. Of course, I told 10 times we need to count. But in the Japamala, you are doing the counting only, not concentrating on the Mahamantra. So like that, we need to chant Mahamantra with all concentration. Jai Sri Radha Gopinath ki, Jai Sri Janabandha Sadhumaya ki, Jai Sri Narsingh Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatattva ki, Jai Sri Madhvan Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mahansa ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna. This is